So, this is a teaching for women. I'm just going to explain Peter's vision in Acts 10. Basically, I'm just going to summarize because if I read it, it's going to take too long. Peter sees a vision of like a sheet coming down with all sorts of animals on it. And he hears a voice saying, "Rise and eat." And he says, "No, Lord, I've never eaten anything unclean." And that's referring back to like Leviticus 11, the clean and unclean animals. And by the way, the animals that went onto the ark were in 2s and 7s. 2s of unclean and 7s of clean. Why? Because you can only eat clean. And Noah, when he got to the land after the flood, made an animal sacrifice to the Lord, to Jehovah, according to the law at the time, which you could only do with clean animals. Otherwise, it would be like a defiled sacrifice. So, anyway, but anyway, so he sees these beasts and he says, "I won't eat them." Then later, what was it? So basically, it's talking later on in the verse, in the chapter. Well, yeah, I'll read verse 28 actually. So, "And he said unto them, You know how that is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation. But God has showed me that I should call not any man common or unclean." So the vision is explained. It wasn't talking about literal animals. It was talking about men, people. Beasts are men. Like, it's an idiom. And yeah, so this is talking about not, all foods are clean. No, it's not even talking about food. It's saying no man can be called common or unclean because anyone could be grafted into Israel, which is a spiritual condition, grafted into the house of Israel, even if they're a Gentile, outside the kingdom, outside covenant, without God. Ephesians 2, 10 to 12, I think. No matter what nationality, anything, you can be grafted in through obedience. It's that simple. Obedience to the 10 Commandments. So, and that's very important because if you're doing Christmas or doing Easter, anything like that, pagan idolatry, then you have idolatry. It's adultery against God. That divorces you from God. You can be reconciled. But you have to keep the 10 Commandments, and you're reconciled through the blood of Yeshua, because I don't want to get on too much of a tangent, but because of his sacrifice, you are able to return to God, because God can't break his own law. According to the law, you couldn't remarry unless the partner died. So someone has to die for you to be reconciled to God. That was Yeshua. But yeah, Acts 10. Peter's vision is talking about men. It's not talking about food. And it's definitely not saying be a cannibal. I don't know if anyone thinks that, but just so you know. Yeah.